What if I told you that the secret to feeling decades younger lies not in expensive supplements, complicated equipment, or hours at the gym, but in just 3 movements that our ancestors performed naturally every single day? At 50, your body isn't broken. It's not deteriorating beyond repair. What's happening is that modern life has disconnected us from the fundamental movement patterns that keep us strong, mobile, and independent. The tragedy isn't aging itself, it's the surrender to it. When we start believing that weakness is inevitable, that pain is just part of getting older. That's when we truly begin to age. But here's what the fitness industry doesn't want you to know. Your body is remarkably adaptable at any age. The same mechanisms that built strength in your 20s are still there waiting to be awakened. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to do that, with 3 simple exercises that will transform not just your body, but your entire relationship with aging. Before we dive in, I want you to do something for me. Take a moment to think about what you want to feel like 5 years from now. Do you want to be that person who struggles to get out of a chair, who avoids stairs, who feels exhausted after simple tasks? Or do you want to be the one who moves with confidence, who has energy for the things you love, who surprises everyone with your vitality? The choice you make in the next few minutes will determine which person you become. And please, share in the comments what city you're watching from and what your biggest physical challenge is right now. Let's start with the foundation of upper body strength. The movement I'm about to teach you has been building warriors, laborers, and athletes for thousands of years. It's deceptively simple, yet incredibly powerful. We're talking about the push-up, but not the way you might remember it from gym class. This is about creating a sustainable practice that meets you exactly where you are today. Your chest, shoulders, and arms work together in almost everything you do. When you push open a heavy door, when you lift a grandchild, when you need to catch yourself from falling, these muscles are your first line of defense. But here's what most people don't realize. The push-up isn't just about your arms. It's a full-body exercise that creates a chain of strength from your fingertips to your toes. Think of your body as a bridge. When you're in the push-up position, every muscle has to work together to maintain that straight line. Your core muscles fire to prevent your hips from sagging. Your legs engage to keep you stable. Your back muscles work to maintain proper posture. This integration is what makes the push-up so incredibly effective and why it's been a cornerstone of physical training throughout history. Now, I know what you're thinking. I can't do a push-up. Let me stop you right there. That thinking is exactly what's been holding you back. The beauty of the push-up lies in its scalability. If you can push against a wall, you can do a push-up. If you can push against a table, you can do a push-up. If you can push with your knees on the ground, you can do a push-up. Start with the wall version. Stand arm's length from a wall. Place your hands flat against it at shoulder height and simply push yourself away and back. This might seem too easy, but I want you to really focus on the feeling. Notice how your chest muscles engage, how your shoulders stabilize, how your core naturally tightens to keep you straight. This is the movement pattern we're building. The magic happens in the progression. As that wall version becomes comfortable, and it will faster than you expect, you move to an inclined surface. A kitchen counter, the back of a sturdy couch, even the stairs. The principle remains the same, but now you're working against more of your body weight. Your muscles adapt, strengthen, and prepare for the next challenge. What I love about this progression is that it builds confidence along with strength. Each step forward proves to your mind that your body is capable of more than you believed. When you finally progress to a full push-up, it's not just a physical victory, it's a complete transformation of how you see yourself. The key to proper form is thinking about your body as one solid unit. From your head to your heels, everything moves together. Your elbows shouldn't flare out like chicken wings. Instead, keep them at about a 45-degree angle to your body. This protects your shoulders and maximizes the work on your chest muscles. Control the movement, breathe naturally, and never sacrifice form for quantity. While the push-up builds your upper body, there's another movement that's even more critical for your independence and quality of life. It's something you do dozens of times every day without thinking about it, yet it's the first thing that becomes difficult as we age. I'm talking about the squat. And mastering this movement could be the difference between thriving in your later years and merely surviving. Every time you sit down in a chair and stand back up, you're performing a squat. Every time you pick something up from the floor, you're squatting. This movement is so fundamental to human function that our survival as a species depended on it. Our ancestors squatted to cook, to eat, to rest, to work. Modern furniture and lifestyle have stolen this from us, and our bodies are paying the price. The squat is nature's perfect exercise for your lower body. When you squat, you're working your quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and calves all at once. But it goes deeper than that. Squatting improves the mobility of your hips, knees, and ankles. It strengthens the small, stabilizing muscles that keep you balanced. It even stimulates the production of hormones that maintain muscle mass and bone density. Here's something fascinating. Cultures where people squat regularly throughout their lives have dramatically lower rates of hip and knee problems. They maintain their mobility well into old age because they never stopped using their full range of motion. We can reclaim this, but we need to be smart about it. If you haven't squatted in years, don't worry. We start with assistance. Use a chair, not to sit in, but to hold onto for balance. Lower yourself as if you're going to sit, but stop just before you touch the seat, then stand back up. This teaches your body the movement pattern while providing security and support. The key to a good squat is thinking about sitting back, not down. Imagine there's a chair behind you that you're reaching for with your hips. This keeps your weight over your heels and protects your knees. Your chest stays up, your back maintains its natural curve, and your knees track over your toes without caving inward. As you get comfortable with the assisted version, you can gradually reduce your reliance on the chair until you're squatting freely. From there, you can increase the depth of your squat, add more repetitions, or even hold light weights. The progression is limitless, but the foundation remains the same. What amazes me about the squat is how quickly it translates to real life. Students tell me that after just a few weeks of squatting practice, getting up from low chairs becomes effortless. Climbing stairs gets easier. Their confidence in movement returns because their body remembers how to move powerfully and efficiently. Now, you might think that working your upper body with push-ups and your lower body with squats covers everything you need. But there's a third element that ties it all together, and without it you're building on an unstable foundation. I'm talking about your core, but not in the way you might think. Forget about six-pack abs and crunches. Your core is actually a complex system of muscles that wraps around your entire midsection like a natural weight belt. It includes deep muscles you've probably never heard of, like the transverse abdominis, along with your diaphragm, pelvic floor, and the small muscles along your spine. These muscles work together to stabilize your spine, transfer power between your upper and lower body, and protect you from injury. As we age, these deep core muscles often become weak and disconnected. This leads to back pain, poor posture, balance problems, and a general feeling of instability. The exercise I'm going to teach you will wake up these dormant muscles and restore the natural strength and stability of your core. The plank is the ultimate core exercise because it teaches your muscles to work the way they're designed to work in real life. Instead of flexing your spine like in a crunch, the plank teaches you to resist movement and maintain a strong, stable position. This is exactly what your core needs to do when you're carrying groceries, playing with grandchildren, or simply moving through your day. The basic plank position might look simple, but it's incredibly challenging. You support yourself on your forearms and toes, creating a straight line from your head to your heels. Every muscle in your body has to contribute to maintain this position. It's like holding a moving meditation where you learn to stay calm and breathe while under tension. But just like with the other exercises, we have progressions for every level. If a full plank is too challenging, start with your knees on the ground. This reduces the load while still training the same movement pattern. You can even do a plank standing against a wall, similar to the wall push-up variation. The key to an effective plank is active engagement, not just passive holding. Think about pulling your belly button gently toward your spine without holding your breath. Imagine you're trying to resist someone pushing you from the side. Keep your shoulders relaxed and away from your ears. This conscious engagement makes the difference between an effective core exercise and just lying on the floor. What I love about the plank is how it improves everything else. Students notice that their push-ups get stronger because their core is more stable. Their squats improve because they can maintain better posture. Even their daily activities become easier because they move from a place of strength and stability. The beauty of these three exercises is how they work together as a complete system. The push-up builds your upper body and teaches you to maintain a strong plank position. The squat develops your lower body while challenging your core stability. The plank strengthens your foundation and improves your performance in both other exercises. Now, having great exercises is only half the battle. The other half is organizing them into a routine that fits your life and respects your body's need for recovery. After 50, recovery becomes even more important than the workout itself. This is when your body actually adapts and grows stronger. I recommend training 3 days per week, with at least 1 day of rest between sessions. This gives your muscles time to recover and adapt while maintaining consistency. On your off days, stay active with walking, gentle stretching, or light movement, but avoid intense exercise. Here's how I structure a perfect week. On Monday, start with a gentle warm-up. 5 minutes of walking or light movement to prepare your body. Then perform your push-ups, starting with whatever variation is appropriate for your current level. Aim for 3 sets, focusing on perfect form rather than high repetitions. Follow this with 3 sets of squats, again prioritizing quality over quantity. Finish with 2 sets of planks, holding for as long as you can maintain good form. End with 5 minutes of gentle stretching. Tuesday is your active recovery day. Take a leisurely 20 to 30-minute walk, do some light stretching, or practice gentle mobility exercises. The goal is to move without stressing your muscles. Wednesday returns to our strength routine, but with a slight variation. This time, start with squats when your energy is highest. See if you can add 1 or 2 more repetitions than Monday, or hold your squat position a bit longer. Follow with 3 sets of planks, trying to increase your hold time slightly. Finish with 2 sets of push-ups, since your core is already well worked from the planks. Thursday is another active recovery day. Consistency on these lighter days is just as important as on your strength days. Your body is adapting and growing stronger during these recovery periods. Friday is my favorite day of the week because we're going to do something different. Instead of traditional sets, we're going to create a circuit. This means moving from one exercise to the next with minimal rest. Do 1 set of push-ups, immediately followed by 1 set of squats, then 1 set of planks. Rest for a minute, then repeat the circuit 2 more times. This approach adds a cardiovascular element to your workout and teaches your body to move efficiently between different movement patterns. The weekends are yours to enjoy the activities you love, knowing that your body is getting stronger and more capable every week. What you'll notice after just a few weeks is remarkable. Tasks that once seemed difficult become effortless. Your posture improves naturally. You move with more confidence and less pain. Most importantly, you start to see yourself differently. Instead of someone who's aging, you become someone who's improving. The transformation goes beyond the physical. When you prove to yourself that you can get stronger, that you can learn new skills, that your body is capable of change, it shifts your entire perspective on aging. You stop accepting limitations and start exploring possibilities. Remember, the goal isn't to become a fitness model or to compete with your younger self. The goal is to be the strongest, most capable version of yourself at this stage of your life. These 3 exercises, performed consistently with proper progression, will get you there. Your journey to strength and vitality doesn't require expensive equipment, complicated programs, or hours of time. It requires consistency, patience, and the belief that you deserve to feel strong and capable at any age. The exercises I've shared with you today have transformed thousands of lives, and they can transform yours too. If this resonates with you, and you want to discover more simple yet powerful exercises that can restore your strength and vitality, I've created additional content that goes even deeper into this approach. Look for the video I'm recommending. Now that covers the most effective stretches and mobility exercises to complement these strength movements. Thank you for investing this time in yourself today. Your future self will thank you for the commitment you're making right now. Stay strong, stay consistent, and remember that the best time to start is today. Until next time, keep moving forward.